Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So off we go then. Felipe Melo is making his debut for his new club today. Anything you can tell us about him, Jim?
Well, I think his new boss will be asking him to nip opposition attacks in the bud. I think that's going to be his chief involvement. But he's just not out there to win the ball. He can also make a habit of moving it forward very quickly, and he actually has a creative side to his game that I think is underestimated.
Big chance!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Adele tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to clip it forward. Parma started their campaign in spectacular fashion. Quite a statement of intent coming into this game. Now it's Laic. It's Laic! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Parma have an early lead. Good start. Welbeck! Hoists it forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Oh, good interception. Laic. Beautifully done. Just brushed off the ball there. Caceres. And it's Ribery. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's neat. Ribery. That would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Played out to the right. Goes for goal!
Laic usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Pinged forward. Balassi gets it back. Poulsen. And here's Welbeck. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. El Shaarawy. What an adventurous run from a defender. And here's Welbeck. Laic. And it's played forward. Now it's El Shaarawy. Laic, who's made his mark on this game.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He spotted the run and played him through. Has a hit! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Parma get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Laic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ribéry. El Shaarawy. He's gone for it! Balassi. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Parma ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back underway. Hernandez. Ranocchia switches it towards the other side. Laic. And it's Welbeck. What a ball this is! And the finish! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Parma take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Balassi battles to win it back. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And here's Welbeck, and here's Balassi. Good ball, it's found its target. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Forward it goes, and he's surging through. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Yoshida.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Forward it goes. Hernandez does well there, alert. Laic. Keeper sends it forward. Right through the middle. Ribéry crosses it in low. And that should be the keeper's. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
And that's sprayed out wide. Cáceres. Gorgeous control there. Zappacosta drives it forward. Ribéry. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Laic. Poulsen. Welbeck. He's off on a marauding run. Welbeck just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Zappacosta. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Knocks it away. And it's Bolasie. Has a pop! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Poulsen simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
And that has been cleared.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Laic. Yoshida. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lacking in accuracy. Cáceres. Fiorentina keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Hoists it forward. Cáceres. Gazal gets into some space.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. And it's El-Shaarawy. El-Shaarawy. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Laic. Poulsen. No way through there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's it. Parma enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Your reflections then, Jim?
Parma have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So off we go then. Walcott is making his first appearance for his new team today. What can we look forward to seeing from him, Jim?
He's such a slippery customer, Peter. Give him an inch as a defender and he'll be past you in a flash. His manager will be hoping for him to beat his man on a regular basis here and deliver some very good end product.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Walcott has a hit! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Parma go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Both teams have enjoyed the perfect start. 2 wins from 2, so something's got to give here. Bentancur looks to dink one in. Quadrado conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Rabiot has a hit! Ronaldo with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Ronaldo goes short. The big chance! Hernandez plotting from out on the right-hand side. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Oh, with a target to hit, why not keep up with this?
It's Werner! In it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Parma take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Quadrado. Massive leap! fine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. Alexandro heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Juventus have it back and they can go again. Rabiot plays it out to the flank. Quadrado crosses.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
No, that's too long. Werner. Has he picked him out? And it's hoisted clear. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's come through. Werner. Oh, not quite. He's gone out of play. Lajic. Walcott. Quadrado plays it forward. Good ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lajic boasts the best record in the team when it comes to receiving passes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! He's scored!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Lajic! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Lajic with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And it's Khedira. And it's got through. Oh, good interception. Now surely goes for goal! Chiellini. De Ligt. Bentancur. Quadrado. De Ligt. Quadrado. Bentancur. Quadrado. De Ligt. Bruno Alves does well to read it and intercepts. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
And that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Bernardeschi with... And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Khedira is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
All the way back and they start again. Buffon sends that a long way. Well positioned to make that interception. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Well played, he saw that coming. Lajic. Poulsen. He's there to... He's gone for it! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Parma are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavily.
So now the difference is 3. Parma display a characteristically strong start to the second half. Alexandro tries to switch the play. Lajic comes under pressure and it's come loose. Parma get it back again. And it's played forward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Dembele. Poulsen. Werner. It's Werner! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Parma really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Juventus are making a change now. Cleared without complication. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Walcott. And the ball's come out! Gets away from his opponent. And he's cut it out. Rabiot. Lajic. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Chiellini. Forward it goes. And it's Douglas Costa. Walcott. Lajic. Lajic. Rabiot. Kadira. Alexandro. Plays it over to the other flank. Douglas Costa. Quadrado. So who's he picking out? Cut out in the nick of time. He's got away. A heavy challenge. Parma making another change here.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
De Ligt goes looking. That's a decent ball. De Sciglio, played in by De Sciglio. It's a brilliant interception. Poulsen. That's a throw. Bruno Alves. Hernandez. De Sciglio. Hoists it forward. And it's Rabiot. Ramsey. Walcott, set up one goal so far. Welbeck. Poulsen. And there goes the final whistle. Parma enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Parma gave themselves a dream start in this by scoring.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Spal have been going through a pretty rough time of late. It is safe to say that their form coming into this game is not good at all.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters is...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Werner just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
To the keeper and go again. Spal have suffered a pretty ordinary start to the season, just a single point up to now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look great. Something the boss has been surprisingly open about. You wouldn't call it...
Real chance! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Parma take the early advantage. Parma making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time.
He's had a go! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Parma are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Parma get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Driving on, a real charge here. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And it's Cook. Big chance! Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Spal were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Werner. It's got through to him. Looking to force his... And the finish! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Now the counter. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fiore. Plays it over to the other flank. Felipe Melo. And it's Niang. Werner. Could be thinking about a shot here. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes. Kurtic. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Hoists it forward. Hernandez. Lajic. Campbell. Oh, sweet feet. Well read, he sorted that out. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Parma 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Already up and running for the second half. A real chance to break. Done very well to intervene. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Throw in. Parma, surprise winners in their last match, made a mug of a few pundits. And here's Lajic. Niang! And the follow-up! Back of the net! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Werner was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Parma tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Chance! Werner! Oh, that is lovely footwork.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it.
Yang with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lovely bit of skill. And that should be the keeper's. Decent looking ball. Oh, great ball! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yoshida gets it back. Werner. And it's played forward. Valdefiori. Up towards the front line. Yoshida does well to read it and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looks to dink one in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Fosu-Mensah. Out for a throw. Ranocchia was not to be moved. And it's Niang. Chance to break. Werner, 2 goals to his name already. Niang. Chooses to go back. Good ball. Has a pop! He's put it wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
There's going to be another change here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Keeper sends it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tries lifting it over. Oh, really good feet from him. Gets away from his opponents. Valdefiori. Walcott gets it back. And it's Niang. Werner. He could be in here. Oh, real danger here. He heaves it forward. Has a pop! And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time to deliver. And they have themselves another corner. And it's hoisted clear. Valdefiori. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. Parma, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Parma were very impressive.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the bustle. Well back!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Welbeck. And Welbeck! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive and expectations were not met.
Bruno Alves has given away a free kick. Luis Muriel. And it's Ilicic. Got a shot away!
Josip Ilicic quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
He came in hard, very hard. Ilicic has brushed off the ball there. Balassi. Werner. Welbeck. Welbeck drives it forward. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Parma getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Poulsen. Werner. Lobs it in gently. Knocks it away. Here's Welbeck. Welbeck shoots! Tries to get it clear. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. A really good feat. defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Going through. And he's whipped it in low. He's tried one! And it's played forward. He's on his way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Parma won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. Driving, tries a shot! Tries to locate someone up front. Atalanta seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
De Roon. And it's Gomez. This goes for goal! Balassi. Welbeck. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's going long. And he's onside. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dinks one in. He's got options out wide. Luis Muriel. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Werner drives it forward. Danger averted for now. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Parma, they'd probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And it's Welbeck. Balassi. Welbeck. Shot at goal! It's broken loose. Atalanta are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Zapata. Kjaer. Atalanta come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
Zapata looks to get on the end of this. Got a corner here. Walcott. And here's Welbeck. Welbeck cuts a frustrated figure right. Welbeck! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Atalanta making another change here. And here's Zapata. Out to the left it goes. Could cross it here. Walcott. Welbeck is being picked on here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Hoists it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Duron goes looking. Dembele. Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dembele. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. So there's going to be another change here. It's anyone's ball. And it's Walcott. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Shapes to shoot! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. It's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Zapata. Josip Ilicic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Atalanta are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Defending was strong and firm. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Niang. Oh, nice touch.
Parma are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Goes long.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Kjaer plays it forward. It's found its way to him.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's a loose ball. And it's Niang. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cuts it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Dembele. Walcott. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gomez. And now they can launch a counter. And time is up. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Parma have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.